Yo guys, welcome back to the vlog. I haven't recorded much this week. I think if you live in Europe, you know why I haven't recorded much this week. Because it's actually been roasting. Today is the first day that I'm able to do all the backlog I've been postponing because of the heat. I had to back up some stuff for travels but no, it's been 30 degrees up and down and it's just been roasting. So people live in Europe, we're not used to that shit. So I've sacked off vlogging for a bit. I was contemplating to actually not vlog this week. Well, vlog this week, but not put anything out on Monday. So maybe I still do that. So maybe when you see this video, it might be this week or you don't even fucking know. Never mind. Let me just stop talking. So I just thought I'd watch a little bit of Simon video. I was actually on my phone brain rotting and I didn't know much to do because I had a very productive morning. I say morning, but I woke up at 11. So I had a very productive day. Today I'm starting packing to go to England again. And I'll be driving this time, which is a bit of a mess. I think I always say this every vlog, by the way. But I'm actually packing because I'm driving to England. So don't mind the fucking mess because it's chaotic because I'm doing 10 million tasks at the same time. Well, we're driving to England in a couple of days. And it will be the first time I'm actually driving to a different country for myself. So it was a bit scary the first time I thought about it, but now I'm like, yes! I don't know why I did like that, but I'm not really, I'm just excited to go, to be honest. And then go to the gym, because luckily I have a gym that's worldwide. So I'll be going back and forth in different places in England. And both those places where I'm located, they have the gym like in 20 minutes radius. So I'm really happy about that. Because I had to stop going to the gym for a bit, which makes me a bit depressed why the vlog content is a bit shit as well. Because if I don't go to the gym, I just feel like I'm dying inside. So that. And I can go to the gym again. But I'm sacking off a little bit before I've been driving. Just I want to make sure that everything's good and sorted. Because I couldn't go to the gym because of the shoulder. I don't want to fuck up my shoulder. So I'm just sacking off a little bit after I arrived in England. And then I can dial it back up again. And we'll see where the journey takes us. I'll record the whole journey getting over there. Don't know if it's this vlog or next vlog. But if I don't think about anything I'm going to record today or tomorrow, it'll probably be this vlog. So it's all depending on the next clip what you're going to see. It might be that I'm behind the car or something else. I'm on the ship now. There's some stuff happening behind me. What the fuck is that? No, but I'm on the ship now. Just gonna relax a little bit. Honestly, I'm really knackered, so that's that. It's been a while since I've been on a boat, like a big boat. It's not really a cruise, but it's sort of like small version of a cruise ship, boat-ish, because you can stay, book cabins and stuff. It's only a 6-hour cross, so I'm not gonna book a cabin, which I do now a little bit regret because I would like to have a nap, but I might just crash here a little bit. So it's now 12:46 because you had to arrive a little bit earlier, and we depart at 2:15. So you can see I'm really tired. And after we arrive at, what does it say? 9:45 something. And then also it takes of course some time to get off the boat and all that shit, yada yada. And then I have a 3.5 hour drive, which is gonna be a bit of a challenge if I, because the reason like what I have as well is that when I don't do anything useful, so I got the Wi-Fi, so I have some YouTube videos that I hope I can watch. I might download some quickly because otherwise, yeah, fuck that. I might download some quickly so I can watch them. But Or I might watch it now and then I'll download Young Sheldon because I'm finally started watching that. It's crazy as shit, bro. Quite a funny story. Ignore my hair, but quite funny stories. I don't really see it, but I still got my internet and I'm middle fucking nowhere. I just can't look at my hair right now. And jokes when I'm basically at home in my house, I have no signal. I put a signal on here. It's 20 degrees in the shadows. Good. I got my jacket on. And at first was wearing shorts, like the only person on the ship. But when you sit in the sun, it's quite warm. So if you're cold, you go to the sun. How do I sit in the shadow like me? Yeah, I'm probably gonna just look at the sun with this view for the upcoming couple hours and just relax. Just reset a little bit. I don't know if you can see this good this camera as I see, but I'll see you guys later. In England, yes, you can see on my red cheeks that experience driving out the boat wasn't too bad. The only thing that freaked me out is at some point I started my car, and I drive a shitbox, so keep that in mind. I don't drive a super new 2025 car. I drive a car from 2003 that's almost a young timer or old timer. And at some point people, of course, because I've never experienced it, so like everything's new. And at some point I start my car, on the moment people drive out of the boat and my car starts shaking, I'm like, nah, my car's fucked. It's gonna die. It's gonna die on me. Like, I'm driving on 3 cylinders instead of 4. Then I realized it's just people getting out of the boat. And I panicked for nothing. Just a little minor panic attack. It's already 2 days after I've traveled. So I'll just give you a quick on what exactly happened on the way back. Because I don't know if I put previous clip in. I'm not really sure. So basically what happened, it wasn't really bad travel. It was not too bad, the road on the way back, but it took me like, I knew it was going to take long, but I think it took me like 45 minutes to an hour to get through passport control, which on the way on the boat, it took like 10 minutes. Even though it was busy, it took like 10 minutes. And it took a while, which wasn't that bad, but it was raining. And my car got very like humid on the inside when I was actually when the car was on the boat, which actually resulted into that it got very foggy on the window sheets. Window sheets is not a word on the windows, which I actually never really have with this car, unless it's like freezing outside, like only in the winter. That's cost me a problem, not like in the autumn or like when it's still like decent weather or when it's raining. So I never really had that. So because of the car was on the boat, which actually makes proper sense, it got like very humid in the car and the windows started to fog up, so I had to drive with the AC on. I was wearing shorts and just a top. I almost was gonna wear my flip-flops, but I was like, I'm not gonna. I know it's not illegal, but it's not legal either, wearing flip-flops or driving, so I didn't want to push it in the country I've never driven to, so I was like, I'll just wear with my trainers. So done that, and then when I started for a drive, I was like, the only thing that worried me a little bit was the roundabouts. Because I've asked several people when I'm driving in the UK, driving in Ireland, like, how does a roundabout work? Because people just say I was on the left side, but it works a little bit different in the Netherlands, because in the Netherlands we're all fucking privileged, and they show on the roads how you need to drive, and you can't even make a mistake. They even have little boundaries, little walls in the roundabout. It depends where you are though, but most of the time they do. So you're like very privileged, so you don't really have to think about how you're driving. It always looked like in England or like in Ireland, a little bit free for all, which it is. So I had my first roundabout at night. I think it was 9 p.m. 10 p.m. No, 9. It was 9 p.m. Go on the roundabout, and someone just cuts me off. And you know who cuts me off? It's a fucking Dutchman. I was fucking caravan with a Dutch play. I was like, fucking you shit. But I was like, it's only 5 minutes off the harbour, so people just need to adjust. So I was like, I'll give it a go. Most of the night was like no one on the road, so I just blasted it. Oh yeah, so basically what happened is that the Google Maps led me through a road. Like, it told me go on the A14 and the M1. And apparently the road is trying to take me was roadworks. When you drive through England, you have some spots where you just don't have connection, and it's just fine if you just follow the road. It's fine. But what just happened is that I followed it and I missed a turn, and then I got plus 20 minutes, and I was like, oh shit. Well, I didn't think I missed a turn. I just went straight. I went straight, but apparently I had to like go a little bit on the left to avoid the roadworks, but it wasn't very clear on my Google Maps. It just says continue going straight for like 42 kilometers or something, or miles, whatever it says. The Google Maps thing still says kilometers. That's what I did, and then it changed, and I was like, that's a little bit sus, because it says go straight for like 42 kilometers, miles, whatever it was. Or I don't even know, but it was like 2 numbers. That's why I didn't really pay much attention to the Google Maps, because it just says go straight, so you go straight. Plus 20 minutes. And then at some point I had to go off the A14, because it was blocked off for roadworks. I got off, driving to, I don't know, this little town, and I was just following Google Maps because it adjusted. And then it kept going in circles, turning me back to go on the A14, and every time I went, of course, to that A14, it's been blocked off for roadworks. So at some point, I started like, when you're tired. I didn't really sleep much the night before I was going to ride, so I was a little bit grumpy as well. I stopped because I was like, all right, I'll stop. I'll go to a parking lot and I'll readjust my Google Maps. And then I realized I had no signal, so I was like, oh, sound. Well, I had signal, but I just didn't have internet. So then I wanted to try to go old school. Like, back in the days when you wanted to drive somewhere, you just drive towards you look at but those big signs where you see, like, the places that you have to follow. It's a little bit more admin, but I was like, oh, I have no signal, I just go to, like, then I'll do it like this, I'll do it like old school. Because I just didn't want to stay in one spot, I just wanted to drive, because I still had, like, 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes to catch up on the ride, so I just wanted to go quickly, but couldn't do that. I just looked for the closest Mackey's, went in there, got on the Wi-Fi. Then apparently to go on the Wi-Fi you have to sell your soul or something, because I had to fill in a whole form with names, last names, date of birth. So I just filled in with gibberish, and I was like, I need your phone number. And it was good because I have a little quick toilet break just in case. Got it back on, jumped in the car, and then rest of the ride it was fine actually. I just blasted through it. I just went to the shop and I got some haul. I've got a little bit like my yogurts that I eat in the morning because I'm lactose intolerant, but then I also got cheese, so it's a little bit like, yeah, just ignore I got cheese. I've got some this for in the yogurts, because I always put lemonade in my yogurts. I've got some butter basted roast chicken breast slices for after the gym, and I got some avocados. So shitload of avocados. Looks a bit of such a camera when you put it like that, but trying to wash my car, but the thing broke down when I got there, so it's a bit sad. So I'm gonna go on the hunt to wash my car later on today, and maybe in a bit I'm gonna drive over to the gym. There's 3 gyms I can go to in this area where I'm at, where I have like subscription for. I wanted to say I'll go to every single one to try them out, but nah, I don't do that. Fuck that. Maybe I just go look for the ones that has like free supplements or something. Because it depends which location you go at. Alright, I never record an outro. I need to start doing that. Because I need to start saying to people, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I don't tend to do that. So please like and subscribe if you like the video. I would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog.